What you listening to, son?
I don't think you like it.
Well, why not? I like this new generation of music.
I keep chasing that same old devil down the same old dead end highway. My next storm run through my veins like a shot down tailspun airplane. Scared moving and I'm scared to death. I can't breathe when I catch my breath.
I keep chasing that same old devil down the same old dead highway. Ain't no love in Oklahoma, just a whistle on a old black train.
When it's coming for you, riding in on the wind and rain. Ain't no love in Oklahoma.
Glasses on, told him pick a pill, shit it's red or blue. I told all the ops to eat shit and get cancer too. Bobby got that cell phone stick, you better answer, dude. My wife got a body on that bitch, is she a dancer too? This big Hank, fuck they talking about? Fuck a money sprint, I cannot hold it, it's a large amount. Bobby got his purse, but he dropped it and the purse fell out. Hit his head, told him it's some shit he should've.
You better praise God or I'ma shoot and that's on God. I ain't playing by my Lord and Savior, I'm on my job. If you ain't a Christian, I'ma stab you in the face. If it ain't about Jesus, I'ma hit you with this cane. Jesus is the one. Hell yeah, praise Jesus Christ, nigga. Free Palestine, free TK. It's the trap game. Abraham Lincoln, 416 bars ago. R.I.P. Betty White, she ain't dead before when she died, cause I know it's coming up.
Representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners in them low-lows, girls. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the D.R.E. It's still Dre Day, AK buddy. Though I've grown a lot, can't keep it home a lot. Cause when I frequent the spots that I'm known to rock, you hear the bass from the truck when I'm on the block. Ladies, they pay homage, but haters say Dre fell off. How buddy, my last album was The Chronic. They wanna know if you still got it. They say rap's changed. They wanna know how I feel about it. If you ain't up on things, Dr. Dre is the name. I'm ahead of my game. Still puffing my leaf, still smashing the beat. Still not loving police. Still rock my khakis with a cuff and a crease. Still got love for the streets. Through the life, still the beats bang. Still doing my thing. Since I left, ain't too much change. Still taking my thing. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners in them low-lows, girls. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the D.R.E. It's still Dre Day, AK buddy. It's still Dre Day, AK buddy.
Ein bundle racing in a march of like attack the robot. Ignite ticket. Der Waffe ist ein Breeze at a knock, the bike side, damn bro. It's got DNA.
Members of the Citizens Council. I am a simple soldier. And as a soldier, I see things simply. I don't say all humans are evil simply because their skin is white. No! But our great lawgiver tells us that never will the human have the eighth divine faculty for being able to distinguish between evil and good. The only good human is a dead human!
and then they close my bank account. I got so much anger in me, got no way to take it out. Think I'm stuck in the matrix. Where the fuck's my nitrous? Yes, I am a talk. I like when people fuck on my bitch. The shit that I'm posting on Twitter. They telling me, hey, don't say that. How niggas can't see me in public. I'm driving all chrome Maybach. With all the money and fame, I still can't get my kids back. With all of the money and fame, I still don't get to see my children. Niggas see my Twitter, but they don't see how I be feeling. So I became a Nazi. Yeah, bitch, I'm the villain.
Man, you know she just got married. I'm still here. The whole world walk around knowing that I'm gonna go to some hell with Give a nigga here, walk out. Give a nigga here, walk. Give a nigga here, walk out. Give a nigga here, walk out. Give a nigga here, walk. Give a nigga here, walk out. Give a nigga here, walk out. Give a nigga here, walk. Give a nigga here, walk out. Give a nigga here, walk out. Give a nigga here, walk. Go. Go.
The Martian ambassador. We come in peace.
There we go. Your favorite friendly neighborhood doctor. But I got guest host today, guest co-host. So
Somebody holler if you want to party.
I kind of like this one, Doc.
Cynic. What's going on?
What's up, man? I figured I'd come slum it today after going on a I think it's up to like 13,000 views live stream last night. I said,
Good Logic, is that what you were on?
Yeah, Good Logic. Yeah, let me reach down and pull my buddy Dr. Ben up from the gutter and grace him with my presence.
Well, just remember me every night. Throw me a crumb. Lifeline.
You'll always be my boy. Always, Blue. Don't you worry about that. I'm in the murder cabin still. I'll probably be up here for like another week, and so I've got some free time during the day. And I was like, you know what? I'll jump on for a minute. I've been wanting to go back on with Ben for a while, so that's good stuff. What do we got, man? What do you got on the program for today?
Well, tomorrow I got the whole weekend is Erie Comic-Con, right? I have a table at Erie Comic-Con. I have Vampiglet, first issue of my comic.
God, it looks good, man.
I mean,
Are you self-printing these, or do you have a printer? Because weren't you self-printing the other ones?
Yeah, I've got like a hand crank press.
Yeah.
That, there's big plates that you use, and there's giant sponges, and
you don't have to.
No, I used Mixam.
Okay.
Maxim.
Yeah.
It's one of the two, Mixam or Mix, and they were fantastic. Like you upload all your files right on the site, and it's like it shows you. It's like this is. And they were even like I sent them the cover, and like you see how it has like words.
Yeah, those are words.
Yeah,
those words.
They are.
I'm so glad that your comic has words.
Well, they were too close to the top.
Yeah.
Like I gave them the file, and they were like, you know what? These are really close to like the trim line. Maybe, try to make it look a little bit like not like a fucking retard,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, hell yeah. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? And that was automated. Their robot is like, yeah, it was amazing experience. I immediately like rectified it, fixed the solution, and like 6-7
final
days later,
solution for your comic. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's what I'm saying.
Way to go, man.
And And look at this. Freaking t-shirts. T-shirts. Look at that.
Look at that. Wait, they did the t-shirts too?
No, Sticker Mule. Sticker Mule did t-shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, the Ricky Berwick site. I see what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Church for Retards, I think is what they call it.
I got them to do little stickers with Vampiglet and little queer code to go to the YouTube channel.
Look at that. Yeah, that's what I need to start doing, man. I really need to start pushing the YouTube channel the right way. Oh, it's exhausting.
We're on the YouTube, we're on Twitter and Facebook as well. I think this is the first time I've ever streamed it on Facebook, so I don't know what.
Yeah, I just shared it out. Hopefully we get that bump. Man, I went on that show last night though, and the guy invited me back permanently, and then I have jumped up like 30 something followers on Twitter, which is crazy.
I watched for a little bit, but like I couldn't. A lot of times I can't follow stuff, and I was like reading everything and watching everything yesterday anyways. Like
yeah,
this shit was.
How'd I do? What do you think? What's your your educated doctor's opinion on how I did on the show?
I think it was good. He's definitely, obviously he's already got his shows, like he's doing his thing, but like, so I mean, that's like, if you come on, you're serving as like the, like the Ed McMahon or the
it's literally what he said. I swear to God, that's exactly what he said. Son of a bitch.
It's like a good, that's exactly how to think about it. And like, if when you have someone on your show, or if when you go on other shows too, is like, try to think like, how can I make it like better? Like not to.
Yeah, to elevate it. Yeah. How do we elevate this, Dr. Ben? What do we elevate? How do I do this with you, man? How do I push you over the top, Ben?
Well, I sold some the first day. I put them up on eBay.
Yeah.
I guess that would be the thing. I have other like stuff that goes with this. Well, here, you know what? Let me.
Stuff, huh?
Yeah. There's like, let me play there's like the song.
Oh, you got a trailer for it?
I have a trailer for it too.
Let's play the trailer. Let's play the song in the trailer. I want to see this.
All right. So this is the trailer for Vampiglet, Goth True Crime Comics, first issue. Here it is.
seen around.
Certified lover boy.
Certified pedophiles.
Wop, 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 wop. Die, fuck 'em up. Wop, 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 wop. Do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired trying to strike a chord?
And it's probably A minor.
They not like us.
Not like us.
They not like us.
Never been like us.
They not like us.
Never will be like us.
They not like us.
They not. They not like us.
They not like us.
Never been like us.
They not like us.
Never will be like us.
They not like us.
Like and subscribe to Dr. Ben's Comics and smash that bell. You can take it from me, Vampiglet, the cutest vampire girl around.
That's a banger and a half. First of all, but
Yeah,
can I critique it? Do you mind if I critique
by
it a
all
little bit?
by all means. That's what I'm saying.
It's a little long.
It might be.
It's a little long, right? It's the first half is, I mean, chef's kiss perfectly. The line that says, "I'm gonna show you the horror with a bottle of ink," or you know what I mean, whatever that line was. But and then the way
Right,
you
he's got the
edited
little
everything
ink.
together right there, yeah, was fucking chef's kiss. It's great, and the length, yeah, I get you did it because of the song. I'm assuming, right?
What part? The link?
No, like the length of the video. Like you did it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because the length of the song. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's really good. I think like you did a great job there. Way to go. Good job, Ben. Way to we'll get you, to that Stanley spot one day. Don't you worry about it.
Often length is
Yeah.
a common complaint I get. So
Yeah. Yeah. Thickness too, right? Because don't you? Isn't it really thick comics?
right. So that's,
Yeah, so Ben.
all right.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's well, that like I figured the easiest thing to do is just print up a batch of them and see, you know what I'm saying, like just see like, okay, well, how much kind of interest is there in this thing? I got to be careful like trying to share the page because like
tits.
It shows like the last buyer or something if I go to my eBay with the
Yeah, I noticed you I noticed you pushing it in the group chats and stuff, but like I've been so stupid busy with everything, trying to buy this house and going on big shows and crap like that haven't really been giving anything in the group chats a whole lot of attention. So it's but I noticed you had been doing that. So how long have you been working on Vampiglet? Because I didn't know anything about it, and we talk a decent amount.
Yeah.
So.
Why is it not okay?
I don't know, man.
One more time on this one.
I'm not on your side. I can't tell you what you're doing wrong.
I know. There. Okay. So I'm just trying to present.
Present yourself to me, Ben.
Present. There it is.
Goth is not just a phase.
Vampiglet. So like this is essentially, I know at some point I've discussed like my weird Satan murder thing with you. Like I usually
Yep. Yeah.
So
yeah, just a throwaway line.
comes up,
Yeah.
just the throwaway. So that is essentially It won't make these.
Talk
Essentially,
to
what's in
my-
here is me like making some sort of statement, because like beyond like just talking like to like friends or like privately, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I've never made like a, you know, like a public statement or anything.
Yeah.
And so it's basically that. It's what I can say about it. Part of it too, you know, like I can't like talk about all of it and like sell it, like, you know, in some way, you know what I'm saying? Like there's some of it you just don't
So
want to
this
sit
is
and, like,
so Vampiglet is finally the story that you told me you were writing all not a year ago, but like 7 months ago, something like that.
I would say, yeah.
And so, but instead of naming it, what was it? Let Us Out or whatever.
Let us get.
Let Us Get. That's it. Let Us Get.
Now, that
instead
is still technically the name of like the story. Like Vampiglet, this is the other thing to think, is that Vampiglet is just like a horror anthology, right? So
yeah,
and maybe the better thing to do here would be to put me do this. Trying to make me so I'm bigger, but well, like
I don't know if I like seeing you bigger, Ben. Hey,
yeah, I should have warned you. I'm trying to go to there we go. So like, you know, like it has that story, right?
Okay, all right, yeah. That's what I was gonna ask. So Vampiglet's your anthology series, as
Right,
you
right.
go through and tell different stories, and this one is going to be the Let Us Get story that you've been working on. That some people said you probably shouldn't tell, and I think you should tell it. I think it's
Exactly. And so like for the first, you know, the first quarter of the book, I kind of like just go off and I try to talk about like politics and like Gaza stuff, and you know, I put my picture of Trump in there, and a picture of assassination of Abrahamster Lincoln.
Abrahamster Lincoln. All right.
Yeah. Portraits of Genocide Joe. I talk about the election.
Yeah.
I put and you can just print like anything you want in a comic. Like this picture where like Robert Downey Jr. came out as Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
I just put like Kamala's head on there instead.
I swear, in order to read your books, Ben, because I bought a couple of them, they're great. But in order to read your books, what's up, Katie? You need to microdose some mushrooms or something, because it is like I was reading it on my couch, and my living room at the other house is like real nice and set up real, you know, clean, and all white couches, and so it looks like a coke dealer's living room. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, this isn't the vibe for reading this book.
Well, see, this is the thing, is I kind of take that into account. You know, I'm like talking like, here, there's Norman Finkelstein. Which I can appreciate his like the quote I had for him. Like anyone can agree with that. You know, like
it is the indignation at the lies.
Yeah,
Ooh.
someone just lying like right to your face, just like, motherfucker, what?
Yes, why knowing that they're lying? I get that. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna steal that. Yeah.
And so like Vampiglet shows up, just like, what's up with all this?
Oh, I like that. Way to
Which
go,
one?
man. Yeah.
You know, like all this depressing stuff, genocide, famine. What's the point? Why are you bringing that up?
Yeah.
And I don't try to make about like who's to blame. I just say, you know what? There's been a whole bunch of dead kids. That's all. We just gotta.
I like how you
figure it out.
yourself up a little bit for the comic book, right? Like you got a healthy self-image there.
I try. Well, you know, you can't. I don't want to completely send them off the comic, you know.
And then okay, I see what
you know, that goes on for a little bit, but then I do get into all the
Let Us Get stuff.
Right, because they're like, look, you can't tease the satanic murder stuff and then not deliver. So, you know, so I'm like, okay, well,
I like that. How many pages is it?
56 pages.
Holy shit.
So that's what I'm saying. It's a bunch up to there. A little over half the book.
Don't spoil the Let Us Get part.
Right.
That's the part that
that's what I'm saying. It's like up to there is about half of the little over half the book, and then the other stuff is just a bunch of pictures, like picture like a Superman having his head ripped off by Doomsday.
Which is what should have happened,
Picture,
by the way.
some of the different comics that
DC
have printed, like,
Comics found a
how do you have just like falls over, shirts ripped? No, you need like, if Superman gets killed, I mean, that has to be
I found a copy of like
epic,
I think it's
monumental.
Superman at this murder house. It's stuck in like one of the wall beams.
Murder house.
Yeah, I call it the murder house. It's stuck in like one of the wall beams. Like the boards. It's in a shop. I've got a 3-car shop. And my grandfather was a comic reader. I wouldn't say a collector, but he read them. And he didn't care about taking care of them or anything. So I've got most of his collection intact. And then I'm walking around this old dusty shop in the murder house, and I look in the corner, and there's like an omnibus, and I think it's the death of Superman. And so I got to get a ladder to like get it down. And
you think that's the house where he died?
Where Superman died, probably, man.
Shit,
it's crazy, right? Wow. And I own a piece of comic book history. And look at Dave and Jim. Look at that.
And I put Dave and Jim Sattal in there. Shout out BTM Reviews. Dave's just saying.
What the fuck? That looks way more like Dave and Jim than the that other thing that they had a problem with, which is.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I made a fun book. I put in one of my old comics about the Cleveland torso murders. So that's what I'm saying. It's all horror stuff. I had fan art from someone that sent me a fan picture of the rabbit. He sent me this weird pasted up letter that someone sent me. The address. I put the address and everything. You want to send your comics for review on the show, and there's all these other little comics and whatnot in here too of mine. So excited.
Looks
Super
good,
excited.
Man. $13. That's a good price. You're gonna start going to some cons, pushing your book. Send me a link. Make sure you send me all your links. I'll try to remember to promote you and stuff. I don't know what we're gonna do on the show tomorrow. I'm tired of covering Liam. But he said something really stupid that I have to cover. And then I feel like covering the Charlie Kirk stuff as in the the aspect of that it has touched the comic book community. And I think it should be a wake-up call for the indies to start doing a little more for each other and start putting out good quality stuff. Maybe I can do a cry about that, get on a little bit of a soapbox and make fun of this fat retard that said what she said. And then
I was going to show you what I posted on Twitter, but look, I've never posted anything.
Oh my God.
Hasn't posted. Huh.
Look at you.
Yeah, I never posted anything, I guess. Hold on. I wonder what that means.
I couldn't tell you, man. Dr. Ben has never posted. Let's go check your Twitter on my end. I'm a phone right here. Let's go to our super secret group. Let's click on that pizza guy.
Okay, so this is what I wanted to share. I got this up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, look at me e-fapping. E-fapping over here.
Poor old Durf crying out about Uncle, aka Ethan Van Sciver, and calls Twitter the other place. Durf is such a doofus. She's still a strong defender of Israel, so he can't be all bad.
Yeah. Well, he was one of the people that like stuck up for that Miriam Lebunsky, the Jewish lady up in Vancouver, when they tried to cancel her because she was Jewish. Like, she served in Israel. We shouldn't let her in the comic shows. And Durf was like, "No, you got to." That's what I'm saying. He's might not be all bad, but yeah, he's DC immediately cancels The new
Yeah.
title, Red Hood over Blue Sky posts the writer Gretchen Felker Martin, a trans woman, made about Charlie Kirk. Uncle Ethan, remember him? Uncle Ethan found the posts and put them on the other place. Remember, this is a safer place, but everyone here is being watched by bad people.
Maybe don't celebrate the death of somebody who disagreed with you politically, and especially somebody like Charlie fucking Kirk, who
right.
Just he said one time, I don't care what you identify as sexually, you're a person.
Kind of roboted out there, unless it was me. I roboted out. We'll see. Did we lose Cynic?
No, I'm here. No,
okay.
I'm here. I don't know if we lost you or we lost me. My stuff started scrolling in the murder cabin. I'm running off of hotspot and
oh, night. What?
Yeah.
What? Explain. So I mean, what I want you to explain the murder cabin thing. Like I've heard you talk about it and mention it, but I don't understand. But like I don't know. What do you think about this? Well, he does clarify. He says, think before you post. I'd advise to scrub your timeline too, which I do regularly anyways. The far-right cancel mob is looking for people to take down as retribution or just for sport. Don't make it easy for them.
It's I want to see, that's the problem that I have with amplifying this stuff, right? Because I want to see their post. I want to be able to see the people that I need to protect myself from. You know what I mean? I want to be able to know who's the bad guy and why. What's up, Ruby? And while yeah, I think the person, I said this I think last night on a stream. I hate that they canceled the book. They shouldn't have canceled the book, but they should have fired the writer. I don't disagree with that. You said something disgusting, and I agree. I'm a free speech absolutist, but there's a time and a place, and you do have a moral,
right, like the other people. Well, I was gonna say the other people didn't have anything to do with it, but like if you were like the letterer,
yes,
or the editor, I guess the editor is who I would say. You know, like the letterer. What's the they don't.
You got the letterer, the editor. You've got the inker, the penciler.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The inker and penciler, they might not have like the exact script, or they might not even. A lot of times, the inkers and pencilers that DC uses aren't real good with English. Sometimes, like a lot of times it's people from like other countries where like English is like, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like they definitely exploit that. Like they're not paying them the same rate in.
Yeah, but the problem is that now these people are without that book, that income.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that all those guys are now screwed over, who they might not have been editor, sure, like fuck them, associate editor, but.
And so, like fuck this lady. She should have been, ran out of town. I don't disagree with that, but also I don't think the book should have been canceled because now this person's actions have fucked over a bunch of other innocent people because she's a sick bitch. Yeah.
Well, and this was kind of the thing I was saying to. I gotta go to replies. I said like Ethan's thing is that
I find it hilarious Ethan got blamed for it because I saw it before Ethan ever posted it.
Right, they had been this is the thing I saw that this was 2 years ago, back in November of 2023. She was one of these. She was hailing Osama bin Laden's prince. You know what I'm saying? And the whole, of course, with J.K. Rowling, like. It's okay for them to say they want to get rid of some people. That's okay. Like it's so fucked up. But like if you upset their feelings or whatever, that means it is. And that's what I'm saying is that was obviously okay because this was the Daily Mail. Is that like a big paper? I would think it's like a normal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little tiny. I think it's a little tiny local thing, you know?
Right. So I mean,
No
they
big
could have
deal.
probably found that if they did some kind of, like a resume, like maybe a search or something, like
Yeah, like
news
some yeah, like
articles.
if they looked into her her background or something, like some sort of background search,
Huh.
right?
Okay.
Or a Google search maybe of this person.
Google the mail, like search if we had a mail. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like
what I
if we
mean.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
just
No,
it's
they don't
just so
care.
fucking dumb. It's like, okay, you guys already that's why I think they canceled it immediately like that, because like
Yeah.
they started seeing like, and it wasn't just like there was a whole bunch of people that were all like, she said too that there was people complaining about the comic because it starts off with a bunch of cops offing themselves, that people were saying they need to write trigger warnings for it because it starts off with this image of all these cops doing this. So like already there's people like complaining about it and just the stuff, but it's like, and that was from this one too, you know what I mean, like the this Red Hood comic.
Yeah, and
I
a lot of
guess.
people were excited about this comic. I was in a bunch of discords where people were like super excited about this book. And
Well, the last big Robin book they had was the one where it was they took Tim Drake and they came out. Tim Drake is now gay or bisexual or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was him and his boyfriend running. Why didn't they put the lady on? Why didn't they put her on that? You know what I'm saying? Like instead of that, they're like, let's put it on the dark like vigilante one and see what happens. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, so that's like it makes me wonder like, is this them trying to do like conflict marketing? You know what I mean? Because I mean it's
oh god damn it. Are we gonna go there?
I mean, like if you don't, like someone else is gonna say it, right?
Okay.
And it's that's what I'm saying. It's a valid question because that's what I'm saying. Like you see this person, you're hiring someone to come in for Imprint Comics. They want to pitch their comic to you.
Yeah.
And it's this guy. You look him up. Okay, so you liked Osama bin Laden's attack on the Twin Towers, and and you want to slit the throat, of popular children's book author, who you claim is your enemy and is trying to kill you. Okay.
Yeah, immediately not hired.
Okay.
Immediately not hired unless you have a banger of a book. I'm talking about the next Batman, the next Superman, some sort of like, IP that is an absolute fucking rock solid thing because, well,
What
IP is
if
an IP?
What if this J.K. Rowling is actually trying to kill her though? Like, what if that's like an entirely separate like criminal affair? Like they have like an ongoing. You know what I mean? Like I mean that's.
What if they actually have a feud that's real, and I don't believe it, right? And if they actually do have a feud, what I would do is say, hey, I have a YouTube channel, and if it's true, when she shows up to your house, I need you to turn your camera on and click this StreamYard link, please. That's what I would do.
So that's what I'm saying. There's got to be people at DC that are thinking the same things. They're not all idiots up there, right? Like that is my, I don't know if it's a hot take or not or whatever. I think this is DC doing their own conflict marketing, hiring somebody they can see is and then especially keeping her on after Trump gets in. You know what I'm saying? Like if this was like last year, December, the book came out. You know what I mean? Like I could get that, like, hey, they thought Biden was gonna win or Kamala was gonna win or whatever, right?
Kamala. Yeah.
Kamala. So I could get that. Like, hey, we got to clean out the old stock. Okay, we already paid for this stuff. We're getting it out there. But this is like a fucking year later. They already see everything going on, fighting this and that. They're like, you know what? Let's put this little firebrand here over on this vigilante book, this vigilante Batman book, and see if we can You know, like, did they think they were going to attract new readers?
Man,
like what? That's what I'm saying. Is
I
like
don't
what?
know. I don't think a lot of people.
Expectations.
I don't think a lot of people in comics care about the writers anymore. I don't think a lot of comic fans give two shits about who the writers are anymore. I just don't. You still got some big names that people go, yeah, I like their stuff. I like the way they write. But I think most of it is the artist now. And to me, that's sad because, well, I'm a writer. I couldn't draw a fucking stick figure if you gave me $1 million. So,
well, a lot of them too. Like a lot of people that buy comics don't read them. Like it's really just like, okay, well, like they have their subscribed list.
Yeah, they got their pull list every Wednesday, and then they go get it, and then they put it in their long box, and they go, oh, they may thumb through the pages once, you know what I mean?
Right.
But then they put it in their long box and go, oh God, that was a good Wednesday.
That was a good one. Got some new Batman comics, and yes, that was one of the things I never quite like vibed with when people would like complain about like Comicsgate stuff, like, well, they don't even read the comics. I'm like, have you been to a comic shop? Like, no one reads this. No one reads this stuff. What are you talking about? Like, they
don't read them anymore. I don't
people
disagree with you.
People buy the comics encased in fucking plastic, like hard shell plastic. That's how lots of people buy their comics.
Yeah,
they don't open them.
The secondary market is really a fucked thing, right? Because it does keep comics alive, but it's also killing them. It's killing the art. It's definitely killing the art of being a writer and being an artist, man, because it's crazy. I do like how you have her as your cover, though.
Yeah.
Did you mean to do that? Was that on purpose?
Yeah.
You got her to be the character model for Vampiglet?
Well, you know, that's the thing is you got to strike when the iron is hot. I mean,
it's so you really did almost go back up. Look at her face. Go back up the Vampiglet. Oh, it's so close. Oh, Dr. Ben, I'm gonna get you to pick my lottery tickets next. Oh, fuck, that's great.
Every now and then.
You ought to do a variant cover with her face on Vampiglet.
Just take her face and
just take her face and superimpose it.
I can do that. Well, like, you know, like the way I did the cover anyways was like the cover, you know, a lot of the colors, it's like I get them from like mixing different layers of stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like a huge lady like in a pool, like standing in the pool.
But you took okay, I see what you did. Yeah, okay.
And like and it was just like you turn up like the saturation and like the hue on like those little slider things on the color on, you know, your drawing programs and stuff.
Yeah.
And
you nailed it.
You just you know, you just gotta play with it for a while. Gotta fiddle with it. And so, you know, I'm excited. You take her out of town, and I thought about getting like a standee. You know, people have like
you're gonna get a Vampiglet.
I thought that might be too much because like
I don't know, man. If you want to keep doing this horror series, you eventually probably need to get one. What's a standee cost, right? I'm gonna get a standee of Ruby. It's not gonna cost me that much.
It'll be like half off at least.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not gonna worry
two
about
for one,
price.
like kind of.
Yeah, I could probably get one of him and my co-writer because she's not very tall either. She claims to be this big, tough, tall girl, but she's not. So I'll get 2 standees of them, and then I'll put them up whenever I start doing conventions. But yeah, no, I'd get a Vampiglet standee. I think it'd be funny, bro. If this is the series that you're gonna run with.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like I do like the idea of just having because like the old Vampirella series.
Yeah.
That's how it started, was like she's just like a horror host. So like she'd be on the cover, but like it wasn't like a series like all about Vampirella. There'd be like other like horror stories in there.
Yeah, I think it's called an anthology. You're a
Yeah.
doctor. You should know this.
Well, sometimes it gets a lot. The
Yeah,
stress of doing
sometimes
all
it
the
gets
work.
fuzzy up there with everything you do know.
Exactly. And the
I
stress
can't
of
keep
all
all of this knowledge organized.
did you
I still got to
all
remember the satanic ritual stuff just in case.
well, I did see that's the thing too. I do because I do like discuss how it was like this. They're weird, like Satanists, right?
Yeah.
And pull that one.
Pull your girlfriend down. Pull your
That
big
one,
screen
yeah.
up. There you go. That works. Yeah. Don't give away the farm though, Ben.
No. That's what I'm saying. It's like I do have this like some of it like all those little words there, right?
Yeah.
See, there's normally I'm against lots of little words, right?
Yeah.
But I was like for like the end there, I was just like I had to put some of it, and I talk about like the aspect of like Christianity with it that like there's it I talk about all that in there. Like it's not a pro Satanist, it's like an anti-Satanist book, but it's kind of sly, like you can't make it like a Jesus comic like right on the cover and expect like the people that need to read it would.
You're really right. My copy, Dr. Ben.
Yes. Well,
you fucking narcissist. You had to autograph and draw a little picture on your own.
I had to try and see like I went to see like if I sign them, because I'm not like like I sign all the comics. Like no, everyone. If someone wants it, I don't want to. If I use these pens, I don't know how well you can see this, but that one kind of smeared, and that one doesn't even show up.
Yeah, you need
whereas it's like a black
normal Sharpie like everyone else uses on everything forever works fine.
Perfect. Exactly. Think about it, if I tried to do this at the convention, what a fool I would look. I'd be there.
Look at you thinking ahead.
People would be looking at me and
making fun of you.
Trying to break that cycle, like the end of that. No more.
I'm tired of it happening. Please quit bullying me.
Stop. Just leave me alone. So what? Explain your murder cabin thing.
Yeah, you asked that, and then you jumped into the topic.
Yeah.
My murder cabin is my grandfather that passed away like a month and a half, 2 months ago. He left this property to my aunts, my mom, and I decided to buy it from him. And he's the guy that motivated me to enjoy comics forever ago, like when I was a little kid.
Okay.
And so I asked him what they wanted for it. It's a stupid fucking good deal. I wouldn't say a bunch of property, but a decent amount of property with a decent little house on it. And a lot of stuff like his comic collection. I got to keep that. And a lot of, personal items and stuff. So I am up here at the murder cabin, sort of getting used to it by myself, figuring it all out and doing all the paperwork to do like the official closing here in a couple of weeks. So I told my granddad right before he passed away about Imprint and about the YouTube stuff. And he told me, he said, Cynic, of course he didn't use that name, but he calls me Pojak. He said, Pojak,
That's
never
almost
give
better
up.
than Cynic.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I started
Pojak?
with. But then, everybody was like, well, what's your Twitter handle? I was like, oh, it's Stimulated Cynic. And so,
Okay.
yeah, but he told me, he
It's
said,
like
Pojak, don't give up on what you're doing right now. He's like, just keep going. And I was like, yeah, I did the whole thing of like, I'm not crying, you're crying sort of scenario.
Right.
And when they offered me the house, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna see if I can get the house. I'm gonna go up there and I'm just gonna like take a running start and just work as hard as I can on Imprint and doing the YouTube stuff. See if I can actually make a big stab at it, you know, before I have to go back to actual life and actual work. So we'll see. It's so far so good. But that's it. The murder cabin.
That's
though,
what it is. I mean,
yeah. It's a house off in the woods with a bunch of weird sheds and a bunch of clown statues, a real odd comic book collection, a tiny house in the back that's filled with a bunch of random things. There's a shed at the bottom. I told this story on stream before. I don't know if you were there, but there's a shed at the bottom of the property, or the far end of the property. And I was on Discord with a bunch of my friends, Ruby and all them. And I walk back there and I go and open the shed, and there's a picture frame, like a big painting frame, and the picture's facing the wall, and that's all that's in there. There's nothing else in there, Dr. Ben. Nothing. And I go, the fuck is that? And like I turn it around, and it's a black velvet painting with a gold conquistador face on it. Just like with this weird fucking look. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna, hey buddy, I'm gonna turn you back around. You just
you're supposed to leave that there.
So yeah,
Nice.
it's
This
fun.
was your grandfather? Was this
Yeah, it's my grandfather's
weird
house.
weird warlock or whatever he was there? That's
Man, he
awesome.
lived up here by himself for a while, and like I said, he's the guy that got me into comic books. And also, it's such a weird thing. He always told me, he said, Pojak, be well-rounded. And I was like, well, as a little kid, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And what he was meaning was like, don't just stick to one thing and do that, right? Like learn several things. And so what he would do as a kid is he would take me fishing and or hunting, and then we would go to the comic book shop. Or then we would go watch a comic book movie or whatever it was, right? Whatever was out at the time. And then we would go back home, and then he would teach me how to make birdhouses. That's one of the things he did, like carpentry type stuff. And so he never, like my granddad, you would never know he was a nerd. But if you looked at like his movie collection or his books or his comics, you'd be like, oh yeah, this dude was a nerd. But
I see.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking his advice and sort of what would you say? Oh, like embracing his space and trying to take a run at this comic book thing, man, and this YouTube thing too. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've been told I'm retarded, so who knows?
No, that's right. I mean, what else is there to do? I mean,
yeah, I mean that's one of the reasons why. That's why I was like, there's nothing to do up here, Ben. Like there's literally nothing. There's a mall like a couple exits away that I could go to, but I'm in my 30s. Who the fuck wants to go hang out at a mall? But
not much of a bar fly, are you?
No, not a bar fly. So I spent a lot of time sort of over the past week thinking like, what am I going to do with these comic books? Jumping on live streams and working on all the stuff that we got to do to get Imprint off the ground officially. So
right.
Yeah. It's fun though. I like it. I love it up here, man.
I mean, comics are always like old comics are always good for just like inspiration and just like looking through them and like you never know what'll you'll see something and it'll make you think of something else, and like that's like the key to like figuring out like a story you wanted to tell or something, or what I mean, like that's
he's got I found 2 totes of comics. Like big Rubbermaid like totes full of comics, and I'm gonna go through them once the house is officially mine and I can start like organizing things and moving things in, because we're doing estate sales and all that stuff, like getting rid of some of his stuff that I don't want and things like that. I'm gonna go through all of his old comics and see what's all in there and see maybe if it'll inspire me for Crimson Veil. Aurora, we pretty much got that one nailed down, like 3 books already. So and then Ghost, we've got that one. Yeah.
Question from the audience here. Carbon Heart asks the burning question, Cynic. Are you a blonde or brunette?
I'm a mix. I'm dirty blonde. Light brown.
That's
blonde.
like currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Currently right now my hair is light brown, dirty blonde. So
fantastic.
Yeah, during the summer it gets a little more blonde. But yeah, that's it. Carpet does match the drapes. Before you ask that next question, Carpet Heart.
That was what I was going to ask. So
yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and get that out there. You know what I mean?
But, yeah, I want to shot the pervy. That one says the pervy Senin says, I don't think they ever cared except for a few. Now artists are all that people care about.
Mm-hmm.
With the people care about artists more than writers now.
Yeah, they don't give a shit about the story anymore, man. It's weird. And I think I was talking to my co-writer last night. She was talking about another story being very story driven. And I was like, are you trying to say our story's not? But ours is more it's got a decent story to begin with. I want to expand on it because it's more of like ta-da, introduce the character, and then it's got some like body horror aspects. It's pretty violent. So but I'm only doing a basic comic with it, right? I'm doing like 26 pages. If we want to do it more story driven, I would have to add more pages, but I think it would drag it down. I don't know. Let me ask you this, Ben. Introduction to a character. First book. Should it be more story driven or should it be in your face? Here's a character. Get ready for the next book.
Well, I'm gonna repeat what I heard Rob Liefeld saying, that he was that Jim Shooter told him, right? And it was just like the basic idea for like comics, like when they were making them back then, right? Was that they were using like a 22-page books or 24-page or something. So they said like first 8 pages should be like showing off whatever it is, like your character, the story, like showing off something that just knocks people's socks off, you know, like if it's like your character has a really cool power, like those first 8 pages, you don't necessarily have to start off and explain that, like, you know what, Wolverine, he was born like maybe 100 years ago, maybe 50 years. It's really a mystery how long ago Wolverine was born, but you know, he was born, he had a brother, and then some, you know, like you start explaining all the stuff about Wolverine, you're like, what the fuck, or what? You know what I mean? But like, if you open the comic and like Wolverine is just like jumping out the page and just like slashing people up with his claws and fighting and biting people and stuff.
Okay, yeah,
I
get what you mean. First 8 pages should just be in your face excitement.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's the way I saw it too. Fuck, I'm already a comic great. No, I'm kidding.
You're there. You already got it.
Nobody. No, because that's exactly what I said about Aurora. I want it to start out and be fucking exciting.
Yeah. Like you got to grab people and just kind of get some, you know what I mean? Like you got to give them something so that they're like at least interested. And then you kind of go into like whatever, like their normal, you know, maybe like they going back to their normal routine or whatever the normal aspect is in the middle. And then
that's literally what I did. Holy shit.
And then the end is like the cliffhanger or like whatever the next, you know, what do they call not the, like the enemy or whatever, you know, whatever, like the next challenge or the next thing that's going to happen that comes up, you know, like,
yeah, that's how I was going to do it. Yeah. The epilogue, right? You got to give it a little taste of what's going to come next. And that's that's what I was doing with Aurora, Preston and I. So we'll see. Like I said, I open it up pretty exciting. She doesn't have her powers yet, so you know, we can't show off her powers, but we can show off her and her personality and how she like handles problems. So that's what I did, exactly. And then jumped into like her normal daily stuff, sort of, and then you know off to get her powers basically, and then you know story starts ramping up to conclusion from there. So, and then of course a little cliffhanger for 2. It's gonna be fun. Fun times. Supposed to work on that tonight. We'll see. Yeah. Thanks, Rob Liefeld, for telling me what I already know.
That's what I'm saying. He's a good guy. I like him. He's got like, there's a couple of guys and a couple of different like shows that have like people that like talk comics and they're just, you know, they either just talk like the process or like they'll talk history and it's just they're perfect because, like with Rob Liefeld, it's like he lived through so much of it. He met he worked with Jack Kirby. You know what I'm saying? Like he had Jack Kirby draw. Like that's crazy. You know, like
yeah, for sure.
But so this is the Comic-Con. What is it? Erie.
10 hours.
10 hours. 59. Oh shit, 58 minutes. Already behind.
Are you going today to this?
Tomorrow. I
You're
go
not
in the
gonna
morning.
you're not gonna go today. It says it starts in 10 hours. Why don't you go tonight?
How does it start in 10 hours? It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
That'd be midnight.
What?
Yeah.
Shit. Maybe I should go and find out what they're doing at midnight. Nah, if they're starting at midnight, I probably don't wanna get
Drunk?
You know, I don't want to get mixed up in whatever they're doing in the middle of the night.
Whatever
here.
Shenanigans are going on up there. So this is gonna be celebrity guest. Are you a celebrity guest? Holy shit. Rikishi
is there.
Robbie Wrist. David Barclay. Scott Lobdell. Christian Colson. I don't know who half these people are. Keep scrolling. I don't care about Tamara Carlson Woodard. Nobody cares about her.
Devon Dudley's going to be there.
Devon Dudley, one of the Dudley boys. Yeah. Amy Roll is a nobody. Jeff Barrazzo, also. I actually
Kevin
know who that
Duhaney
guy is.
From Dino Thunder.
Yeah, I don't know who Kevin Duhaney is. Artists and authors. That's got to be you, right?
I don't think they have me listed in here. But
I wonder why.
I called the guy and I was like, yeah, I don't know. They had me there last year. I think they might have had me on the list last year. I don't know. But I got my contract thing. It's all this guy. See, I am not confused, but there's a guy that's called Berg. I gotta wonder if he's related to Perberg, that narwhal.
Oh yeah, he could be. That famous comic skater guy that is now working for Millar or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of the cancel culture stuff is kind of I'm more to come. So maybe they're gonna put me on there tomorrow, is I think what it is.
That's exactly what it's.
Could be like the last the cherry on top.
You're the big surprise, man. Oh man.
Dr. Ben is here with his new comic. Vampiglet.
I can't believe Carbon Heart said ask if I was blonde or brunette, and it said that explains it. I'm confused. What that explains what, Carbon? Speak up in the chat.
There's also cosplay, guess.
You're cosplaying. That's what it is. You're gonna cosplay Dwight Knight. Stop it. Fucking stop it, man. How did they not? Okay, Y Guardians, RWNY Guardians, 501st Legion. They go to everything. Monster Lab. That's cool.
Yeah. Some wrestling.
Malacat cosplay. Why are all the cosplays dudes? Y'all have got to get more like sexy Instagram cosplays.
There's a Gamora. There's a Gamora in the YN Guardians here.
Yeah.
Nice.
The YN Guardians. If they have the YN Guardians there, you might want to put your wallet in your front pocket.
It's like, I'm gonna need that guy's wallet.
Features and attractions. Steel City Ghostbusters, Ecto, the TARDIS, Batman Signal.
The TARDIS is there.
Yeah, the TARDIS is there.
Play some role. Yeah.
Can I be honest with you, Ben?
Well,
not much at this. So there's
Saturday, starting off with a panel I'm really excited about.
Are you gonna
think you're a furry?
Can you please go to that panel, Ben?
I'm gonna try.
Can you please go to that panel and record it for me, please? For the love of God, Ben.
That's what I'm saying. There's so much. I've also got a Black Panther helmet.
Go back and show Sleeping Psychopathy says which panel? Oh God. He said so at 10:30 on Saturday. So you think you're a furry? Please God, Ben, record that for me. Oh God. Oh, I would play that and nail Ruby to the cross on it because he's a furry. He just doesn't want to admit it. Oh.
Well, he's like a mini Eric July kind of. I mean, it's like a built-in.
You just said my co-host was a mini Eric July, you son of a bitch.
I mean, in the furry nature, like the.
You fucking asshole.
What you just said he's a furry too? I thought I was agreeing with
St. Andrew's cross. I'm dying. Oh.
I haven't seen Ruby on streams as much as you. So I was thinking that you were saying like he's like a little.
I told him I had to have a conversation with him about coming on stream and eating. I was like, bro, you can't stop it. He's like, I love to do that. I'm like, stop it.
They're like half nude.
Yeah, he's half naked. I assume he's lying to me and he's full naked, right? But he's like half naked.
Right.
He's like eating McChickens, like undersided, right? And it's all about the perspective. I assume that he's full naked and he's eating McChickens like with his hand turned upside down. And I'm like, and with his pit vipers on, and I'm like, stop it. This is this isn't a mukbang channel. Just because go ahead.
Just because I want to fuck the Rouge the Bat doesn't make me a furry.
We're gonna find out.
The Smash Rouge the Bat doesn't make me a furry.
I'll never stop eating on stream. Please do. You're not a mukbanger.
Yeah, they never end well. What's the ultimate goal there? That you just eat more and more the more you eat, and it doesn't have a good ending, as you know.
It just doesn't, man. There's no good ending to it. Man. Way to go, Rubes. Way to go, Ruby King. Oh, Jesus, man. Everywhere I go, it's a mukbang boy. Oh, man.
Almost started to forget the horror, the meat hook reality that awaits us. But,
oh God, man! So you're going to be going to Erie Comic Con. Curious question, right? Because you're really far north. How cold is it up there already? Like, is fall settling in up there for you already?
It's about to.
Oh God, it just needs to hurry up and do that. Eric July might be my cousin, cuz. Thanks, Ruby. Yeah, I need that, especially for like comics and stuff. I don't know what it is, but when it comes to like live streaming and reading comic books and even writing, like I just get so much more enthused by it whenever it's cool outside, like chilly.
Yeah. If it's hot and you're like sweaty.
Yeah. I like to and Sleeping's probably gonna make fun of me for this later in Discord. I like to when I was writing I've written 2 books for myself, or at least started them pretty much. And I like to sort of get all gay and cozy with like a warm sweater, you know, and like sit down at the table and like I like to handwrite all my stuff and then transpose it into the computer, right, to a Google Doc.
Yeah.
But I like to do it on like a back porch or a patio or something, you know, with like a sweater on and like a you know, I'll drink like some tea, like a big faggot, you know, a big gay guy, and then a lot of cigarettes, right? A lot of cigarettes, and just sort of like dive into it. But can't do that when it's hot down here. You just can't. There's something weird about writing writing a
maybe a
story.
typewriter.
Oh, that would be a good idea. I think there is one in the little slave shack that's on this property.
There has
I
to
swear
be.
to God, I think there is one in there. I need to go out there and get that, or see if it's out there. But yeah, I need to get it tight. It's hard to do that. See, if you picture what I just said, right? Imagine a fall day. It's overcast. Leaves are falling. You got a little pumpkin in the corner of the patio.
Yeah.
Right. You got a warm cup of tea or some shit, coffee, whatever. Me, it'd probably be an energy drink. Yeah, slippers.
You're not going to go out in the yard. You're just staying on the patio.
You're just staying on the patio. So you got your slippers on. You got your pen and your legal pad, and you're writing down your story and your premise. So that's what you're doing. Now imagine that, trying to do that, and it's 110 degrees. And so you're out there shirtless with flip-flops on and like the shortest pair of shorts that you've got because you're just dripping sweat.
Call that a G-string.
Yeah. Warm cup of C2. Yup.
Yeah, no, I've been in the South. I mean it gets hot up here too. Like we're right on the lake, so like when it's summer, it's like it's hot and it's like super humid too because it's we got the fucking icebox right beside us. So yeah, so it's
saying I love a good fall convention and a good fall writing sesh. That's why I was curious about if you're already getting that, because I was going to come up there and murder you because I was jealous.
Hell yeah! Well, I'm bringing I'm bringing my comics. Like I know your feelings on a lot of my comics, so
I love your comics. What are you talking about? I think they're like an acid. There's something, Dr. Ben. There's something. I still got to do a review on my channel of your comics. I've got them in my bag, my computer bag. I've got your book, and I've got the newest issue of King of Justice by Andrew Rowland in my computer bag because I'm going to review them live on air, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I keep forgetting. But there's something charming about your books, but I don't think they're for everybody.
No. Well,
they are niche, bro.
Yeah,
I like.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm bringing a box of like other comics I've got. I've got extra copies of stuff that are also weird comics. Which I'll grab one for you. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean your comics. I've told you before remind me of the show Super Jail. Which is to me a fantastic sort of acid trip cartoon. And so if you can get into that like weird, abstract, crazy, like Eon Flux type stuff, then I recommend Ben's comics. They are a trip. They're wild. Now I do think you should be locked away from public, and only allowed out during the daytime. But
Okay, sorry. Just jump off the stream midstream and just
I kept the dead air from happening. I'm really trying to flex my streamer muscles because of me going on with Good Logic permanently on Wednesdays. So I've got to figure out how to fill dead air when I don't have a co-host.
Wait, you can.
Huh?
Are you like by all means like put the link in or whatever? Oh, but so this is what I was gonna show is like so I got other comics like make this big again. I got some extra copies.
Fuckator? Wait, what is Fuckator?
It's just this guy that makes a comic. And it's called Fuckator.
Oh, okay, so it's not yours. Yeah, you don't have to pull it out and show it off if you don't want to. But yeah, no, I was just curious.
I got extra copies of that.
Yeah,
taking those. They're expensive. Like,
are they really?
Yeah, he prints them all out himself. He only does like 100 copies of them or something.
Holy fuck!
He draws all of it by hand too. Like it's all.
Yeah, it's very similar to your style, just with color.
He can draw good. Like
Sleeping Psychopathy says, I feel like Dr. Ben was into some very weird D&D shit. You should buy his book, Vampiglet. Jesus, I keep wanting to say Vampirella. Vampiglet, because he does have his story in there, Sleeping. It's like $13.
Got
Get
some from a
Dr.
buddy.
Ben a cup of coffee. What is that? Romp?
Romp.
Oh, that's like that old 70s style. Like
Adults
that,
only.
that
There's all
weird
kinds
painted
of.
style. I like that. More Romp.
It's another issue of it. Number 2.
So you got extra copies of these that you're gonna be selling. Trim.
Yeah, Trim.
Does that got anything to do with Romp?
It's by the same guy as Aaron Lange.
Yeah,
he's a cool guy. Sometimes you gotta send these comics out there just into the world sometimes.
Yeah, you're yeah. I wouldn't pull that one up on screen. Jesus Christ, man.
Well, there's
Want to know how to get your channel nuked from orbit?
Oh yeah, well yeah, that one does look kind of.
It does look kind
some of these. Got a bunch of these Believe It or Nots and like what's the other one? A bunch of like Boris Karloffs and stuff. This one,
yeah, belly full of hearts.
Sort of. Sometimes I'm at a comic place and you see something and you're like, you know what? I gotta get that because I know there's someone that's gonna see this and they're gonna be like, they need to have it. And they'll just
I did that with this pig comic book a while back. I forget, and I paid a decent amount for it. I forget what it's called right now, but it's supposed to be like a shitting on Batman, and I love Batman, so I was like, you know what? Let me get this and see what that is.
Oh, yeah.
Sleeping says that's Art Nouveau style. It was made popular in the 1910s.
Oh, yeah.
Very world of art. Yeah,
Some
Dr.
stuff.
Ben has like the most eclectic taste in comics. I love looking at them. They're not my style, but that I do love seeing them. What was that documentary we watched one time on a dead StreamYard link about one of your favorite artists? I forget his name.
Oh, was it that one about R. Crumb or no?
Yeah. Art Crumb. Yeah, I always forget his name for some reason.
This one,
that shit was wild. Art Crumb was fucking insane, man.
I need
His
to
family
do a
is nuts.
review of these guys. Of this guy's War Epic comic.
Yeah.
Like it is. This is one of the ones I wish I would have got more copies of it because I mean it is. You open the first page. Flaming swastikas.
Nice. Oh, that's what. Yeah, you sent that picture to me. Yes, you asshole.
Well, it's set in Germany in 1944 in a German camp.
Yeah,
and there's all kinds of stuff about. That's what I'm saying. I need to cover it because there's pages about D-Day.
D-Day. Yeah,
that's exactly what it looks like on my town's beach. Those little look at how small it is too. It's fucking tiny, but those little cross things there.
Yeah.
They have those all over the fucking beach in my town when they do the D-Day reenactment.
That's cool.
So that's what I'm saying. I need to cover it for those guys because I took a bunch of videos of that this year, and there's all these people all watching those videos. So this way I can be like, look, there's also comics about your D-Day. Look at that. There's comics about it too. You know what I mean? Like just to try and bring in more people into comics. Maybe we'll get them looking into like war comics or something. And this is like the same. It's almost kind of like
I think
like
I would
Adventure
enjoy
Time
these.
or something. Some
Exactly.
point.
That's what I was about to say. I think I would enjoy these. I'm gonna have to see if I can find some. You have extra copies of those?
I do not. That's what I'm saying. I'll put the link to this guy's it's like a Big Cartel, I think.
Yeah.
And I got the first issue from a shop in Colorado. So I guess I'll put it's on the back page. He's a guy over in England. Little nerdy looking fella drawing comics.
Oh yeah, I mean you said English, so
yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like stuff like this, I'm just like, man, I wish I would have bought more copics. I bought it from him in England, and like you got to wait like a month or 2 months or whatever for them to get it through all the. I'm sure like getting it with all that shit on it through customs had to be
a nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I like that art.
I
I like that style, man. I think the story looks fun. from what I can see. Oh, that
That's
was not colored. Get that shit out of my face. Nobody wants
against
that.
against the black and white. Well,
Yeah, I'm against the blacks and whites.
see this. I think some of this is like the third, or no, is that the second one? I think it's like color for so far, and then the whole second issue is color. Okay,
Yeah,
that's what it is. The third issue,
black and whites are fine for story stuff, but it's kind of hard to show how
On
good the
screen,
stuff is
yeah.
on screen. Yeah,
and it's like it's just line work too. See that
Oh,
was
it
the thing
is. Yeah, there's no shading or anything. Jesus.
with Vampiglet, my own comic here. Although it is black and white,
You have shading.
know,
and, yeah.
yeah, there's all kinds
definition.
of shading, texture. There's some pages where it looks like there's just like white out on it, which it's just like these words. Like I try to make it so it's interesting. It's like it's not just black and white. It's got all kinds of creepy crawly stuff going on. Interesting. It's a horror comic. You want to feel like it's like a grimy, like it might have been like under a pot, like like hidden in a empty grave or something. Like it's. So that's what I'm saying. I'm also going to take a bunch of these old horror comics and etc. like this stuff because there's all kinds of people that come and get comics. Well, yeah, maybe I'll put something over that one. I didn't, but and I think my buddy that draws this Gods of Brutality series. Normally he's there. I think this year's he's skipping. So I found these like in the discount bin. I'm gonna take these and like make fun of them. Like I'm gonna try and sell them. Be like, look, I'm selling your comics and you ain't even here.
That's
like
great.
I try to make it into just like a fun event, even for people if they're not there. They don't want to be involved. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Looks great, man. Looks really good, dude. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you finally got the Let Us Get story out. I didn't know you had officially gotten it out because I thought Vampiglet was just a second project because you always told me you were going to just do Let Us Get. So
right.
But I like the idea of it being an anthology. That way you can keep a series go. You could tell your story and get that out to the world and then do your other weird stuff under the Vampiglet label. Great. Good idea. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Every now and then I feel like I get
every once in a while you have a good idea, huh? Oh man. What else we got? I'm gonna have to get out of here in like, I don't know, 7 minutes. What else we got news wise? You got any other important crazy stuff going on, Dr. Ben?
Well, no, I mean that's we did a pretty good job covering the shit with we even gendered them non-offensively.
And then gave you a good idea for a variant cover with their big dumb face.
No. Reach out to them. Hey, listen, I know you're not working on this Red Hood thing anymore, but
I'll give you like $2-3 if you don't sue the
I got a
piss
proposition.
Look, I'll get you some pig slop, okay? If you let me use your big dumb face on this variant cover.
And what the thing, I mean, that is the thing, is that it's so bizarre because it's not like it's just that one person.
No,
like there's all kinds of tons of. I'll go on the camera. I don't care. I'll go on the camera and say all this shit. I don't care. But you know what I'm saying? Like there's like so many of them that are all celebrating Charlie Kirk getting like they're all singing about it. Like,
yeah, no, you're exactly right. Let's see here. Let me make sure.
Other leftists are like getting like noticing it and being like, "Whoa, you guys are really fucked up. What are you doing? Like you're celebrating that this guy got killed? Like really? That's what we're doing?" Like it's.
Hey, go ahead and share my screen. This is what I said about it yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. So this is before I went on Good Logic's channel. And I knew that we were going to be discussing Charlie Kirk, and I saw this and I looked at it and I said, this right here is the reason why the indie comic scene has to thrive, to push these people out of our community. My only thought is disgusting. My heart goes out to the Kirk family. And that was it. That's all I could think of was Gretchen Felker. You're a gross individual. You're disgusting. And I'll never I'll never be a part of Marvel or DC.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm that good of a writer. I'm definitely not that good of an artist, and I don't have aspirations to be involved with them. But you know, if they did come knocking, we'll discuss some things. So how do we counter signal these people? And to me, it's calling them out in the right way and putting out good quality fucking books. Good quality books.
You know, I think I temper that with like you saying that you don't think the book should have been canceled, right?
No, not at all.
I agree with you, and I think kind of like the way you phrased it, I would like say like rather than saying like we have to push them out, but we have to recognize these are the people that have been pushing everyone out, right? It's not so much a matter of like pushing them out, but we have to push our way in because these people that are literally celebrating when like one of our side to be like all fucking
my intent with this post was they're also going to this girl or this woman or whatever the fuck they are is going to end up being an indie comic writer. So I don't want them in my community. So we, you know, our community.
Well, yeah, I mean, someone that's like this.
Yeah.
You know, if they're just a normal person and like it turns out that
they disagree with me politically, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I'm saying with the trans stuff, because that's what they're going to try and make it into is that like the right wing hates Gretchen because they're trans, and it's like that. They also probably hate her because of that, but
I don't give a
that's
shit
not
if
what the
she's
reason
trans.
is.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't care at all. And I don't care about her politics at all. What I care about is her being a disgusting individual. And what happens if they're in my community and I do something they don't like?
Yeah. Well, because I mean, like, how many people? That's what I'm saying. Is like, how many people are like that?
Yeah.
That aren't. Imagine how fucking brazen you have to be to post something like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's
immediately
disgusting.
the day that this guy gets just brutally
murdered. Yeah.
Murdered.
Yeah.
Like just that's your I get like after a day or two or whatever, you know, people are gonna say what they're gonna say or whatever, but like immediately and it's not just like I said, it's not just this Gretchen. There's like masses of these people that are all celebrating this and it's just like there's just something like I said, like other leftists are seeing it and like realizing that like, oh shit, we've really fucked up actually. Like
I'm gonna announce it here first, Ben. I'm running for indie comic president. Look, my stance is an indie comic in every pot, right? That's simple as that. And then the Gretchen, whatever the fuck her last name is, will be made fun of, right? You are now allowed to make fun of these people. A vote for me is a vote for the future. Thank you.
I can support that. Comic in every pot in every comic. I like it.
Pot in every comic. Look, Ben, I've got to get out of here, brother. Thank you for having me on. I'll talk to you later, man.
Alrighty, guy.
All right, see ya.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out too. Let's keep going for a little bit. I gotta getting ready for the show tomorrow. Thank you all for tuning in. You know, definitely. This is a fun day. I liked it. Let me see. I'll have to play us out here. Oh, I gotta change that one. Hold on. Oh, it's outro video. Sorry, guys. Set the outro. I had the intro and the outro before. Either way, I got it backwards when I started this. No, I didn't. Either way, here we go. We're going to play the outro. After I'll tell you guys once again, check out the I'll set that as the outro. That's what it is. Me trying to figure out this computer stuff is just sometimes it's just too much. I'm sorry, guys. You know, it's just oh, you know what I'll do? I'll put the if you go in the description, you can get the link to the eBay. There's still 14 copies left. I only put so many up because I only got so many. I want to have like a bunch for the show. So, but yeah, go over there and you can get a copy. Or but also, let me know in the comments. I want to put it onto like a digital platform. I don't know, like if I should use that Global Comics or like what Kindle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm not sure which one like people use, or if I should just like post it like picture by panel on Twitter or something. That doesn't. Nobody wants to read like a comic like that. Like, so let me know if you guys, like I said, put in the comments or whatever, wherever you guys think digital comics, where you would want it to be a digital comic. All right. All right, guys. Till next time. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Thanks for watching, and
Have you brought any fruits or vegetables onto the planet? 2 weeks. Excuse me? 2 weeks.
I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be, and me is trying to take my life away. I put a hole in me, girl, for fucking with me. My back on the wall, now you gon' see. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me, 'cause I'll come and take your life away. Death upon me, Lord, I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. Now these pussy niggas putting money on my head. Go on and get your refund, motherfucker. I ain't dead. I'm the diamond in the dirt that ain't been found. I'm the underground king, and I ain't been crowned. When I'm out, something special happen every time. Get ready for a surprise.
3PO. Dr. Ben with a 2 says, just order Blood Rules. How scary is it really?
Ooh. Read it with the lights on during the day. It's upsetting. It's very upsetting. There is a dismemberment. There's some violence. There's very scary situations. If you haven't guessed that she fights demons, spoiler alert. There's some scary ass demon, at least. I mean Hellions, right? In there. And her powers have to do with blood, so inherently, scary.
Good point. Very point. So, yeah, it has some scary moments.
It's my shit.
Why are you trying? Why are you trying? Jesus can't save these hoes. Why are you trying? Why are you trying? What make you think you're greater than Jesus, nigga? What make you
Can you keep me in the dark for a while? Can you have a rebel when I world? Oh, Mama, gonna take your daughter out tonight. Gonna show her my world.
のあるべき真の姿を呼び覚ましてそして私のしもべとなる
That guy that jumped on today, was he an actual Katie? Like, it was right near the end of the stream, or not right near it, but like the last hour stretch.
Dr. Ben is weird. I don't know who the fuck he is really,
he
but
from
then
Katie Did's thing? Because like he was asking a lot of questions about us.
No, he's from Scab's thing.
Oh, well, yeah, see, Scabs hangs
well,
out
he
with
mentioned the
Katie.
commandos, and that automatically makes me know that he is good with Katie.
Got it, yeah.
And he's always creeped me out with his Dr. Ben pizza profile. Looks like I don't know, he's just a weird motherfucker.